Right. Well, thank you everybody for coming over. And today, still, this is the National Relaxation Day. So, in honor of that, we will be doing a little bit of relaxation. So, a question for you: who here feels relaxed right now? Okay, so then that means that everybody else is stressed. Okay. Yeah, so stress is nowadays, so it seems like everybody is under stress, right? So it's very important for us to find that time so that we can get that relaxation, right? So the effects of stress are really huge when it comes to our health. And the research has shown that there is about, I'm gonna move it a little lower just to give some room for genetics, although that's also a conversation, area. But 95% of the illnesses are caused by stress. Do you know that? So it is really very important nowadays that everybody seems to be in a high pace, got go kind of stress. We have to really pay attention to prioritize at least 30 minutes, if not an hour, to give yourself that time to unwind the stress and to leave that space for you to get grounded, to calm down the nervous system, and to connect with spirit. So all of that comes together, body, mind, and spirit, right? So then when we are under stress, there is a hormonal change that happens in your body. Sometimes it's good to be under that hormonal stress, like adrenaline, right? Because that hormone is going to let us know that, hey, there's a tiger behind us, so run as fast as you can, right? But then the thing is, stress keeps on going. That body of adrenaline or cortisol keeps on going. And so we need to consciously say, I'm going to turn this button off. I don't need more cortisol. I don't need more adrenaline. Okay. Otherwise, it's going to keep on going and circulating in the body. And the body, then these hormones, there are not good hormones that we need, are going to start to cause a little havoc into the different systems in the body, like the heart, high pressure is going to activate the sugar, the blood sugar in your system, it's going to elevate the levels of sugar. So your heart rate, your breathing is going to slow down. Your nerves are going to start getting a little bit, active. And if you ever had the shingles, guess what? That's going to activate the shingle reactivity, and your shingles are going to come back again. So I tell you because a long time ago, like 9 years ago, I had the shingles because my level of stress was so high that my body could not handle it, right? So now I have to, my body sends me this tingling pinches in my nerves when when it's up. And I know that when I perceive that, I recognize that in my body, then I know that I'm getting into that danger level of stress. So I have to come back and consciously sit down, rest, relax, connect with nature, do the things that I like to do to calm down my body so that my nerves go down and my body stays down into a healthy level without getting into the dangerous level of stress. Okay? So there are many different ways of finding that level of relaxation. Okay, what this relaxation is going to do is going to be a systemic effect. So my name is Hilda Jarvis, and I am the owner of Relaxing for Health. At Relaxing for Health, I have a practice of the community knows me mostly for massages. So you go into a massage, my massages are more relaxed. So the nervous system goes down. And it's almost like plugging yourself into the reset button, right? And so then when you get yourself the permission to relax, then everything comes down, your whole system starts to relax, and everything goes into a normal pace. That's how, finding that balance of homeostasis, of rebalancing the system, is very, very crucial. It's actually the best medicine, the first medicine that we should be giving ourselves. Do something that you know that is going to calm down your nervous system. Okay? And breathe. Do the breathing. Drink plenty of water. Sometimes dehydration alone can cause all kinds of stress in the body. So water, simple things like water and breathing, walking in nature is going to be a simple thing that we can all do for free, right? So when we are in the relaxation, like I said, the body goes into a reset button. Like saying, most of my clients after a massage, they go, I feel so good. And then you can go back to your normal routine, but a more calm, peaceful, clear mind, and energetically strengthen your feeling. So what we want to do today, I would like to invite you to do a little bit of a simple meditation. And you can do that if you're sitting down in the park or outside in your yard or under a tree, surrounded by flowers, by trees, by plants, by the lake. We're very fortunate to have the lake in this area. So walking on the beach, it's a very calming and soothing relaxation, and it grounds us, right? What grounding means, it connects us back with the earth, right? Nowadays, if you notice the soles of your shoes, most of them are going to be plastic. And so then we are not connecting with the earth as we should, because that connection makes us grounded. Okay? So walking bare feet in the beach or grass, it's a very soothing aid. It helps us to get grounded with the earth. If we get this charge from the earth. And that alone has the electric mechanism in the body that is going to charge the cells. Okay, so then walking at the beach, walking back through grass is a very nice way to get grounded. Okay, because when we get grounded, we are not, most of the time, a lot of people nowadays seem to be on anxiety mode, right? That anxiety mode tends to be where we're thinking too much, right? So we blah, 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 we have to, right? Don't blah, blah too much, right? So go for a walk, go to the beach, and listen to the waves. Because the sound of the waves has a very healing, wonderful sound. So pay attention to what the waves are saying. Not what you blah, blah, blah is saying. Okay? Simple things like that. We'll go for a walk, and listen to what the birds are saying. Not what you blah, blah, blah say. Right? Connecting with nature has a wonderful way of relaxing and bringing us back into our own energy force. So that's why, being bare feet on the grass, on the beach, it's going to, or even in the, patio, your how it's, if you're connecting with wood, it's going to be charging your body with energy. And that's what we need, that connection with the plant. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to send you into a little trip, a little meditation. Okay, so if you can just find yourselves sitting very comfortable with both your feet flat, and then just comfortable, align yourself. Imagine that you have both your knees are kind of even as far as they can be according to your body, and your hips are aligned straight up with your shoulders. Your hands can be face up or face down on your lap. And so I'm going to invite you to kind of take a most deep breath first of all. Just breathe nice and slow, and then relax and let go. That simple movement, it's enough to put us into a reset button, kind of, sort of, right? So when we take a breath, we inhale, and I see breath, inhale, hold it, and then exhale and take, really originally right now. Just exhale really nice. Let's do it one more time. Inhale it deep and slow. Hold it for 1-2 seconds and let it go. Exhale. And let's do it one more time. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Now, if you take a note about how your body, because nobody knows your body but you better than anybody, right? Should know our body. Although sometimes we're losing a connection with our own body. We don't know the messages that my body is giving me. And so then I ignore them and I keep on going. So we need to reconnect back with the body. Okay? To know what is the body's signal to tell me that I'm under stress, so that I can go back into relaxation. But I need to. Sometimes just that simple 3 breaths, deep and slow, can set you back into a nice calming mode. It's just that simple, right? So breathing, it's also a little bit, let's do a little bit of better breathing, okay? This time I'm going to ask your hands to be placed onto your belly. We're going to do a different breathing that you did before. So we're going to breathe, but when you inhale, I want you to breathe, bringing air into your belly. And then when you exhale, you're going to bring your belly in. Okay? So inhaling, feeling your belly like a balloon. Exhaling, bringing the belly. Let's do 3 times. Inhale deep and slow. Hold it for 1-2 seconds. And exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one last time. Inhale. Feel your belly out. And exhale, release. Okay, did you feel the difference? Does anybody here has a dog? As a pet? Okay. Pay attention to when your dog sits down and he's staying like this. Look at their belly. See how they breathe. You're going to see that they're breathing the way that we just did. This is called diaphragmatic breathing. Okay? So we have this diaphragm that sits underneath the lungs. Okay? This is a little, let's just call it that. So when we inhale, okay, we're feeling this balloon out with air, right? The exhale is coming into the, okay? Most of the time, we are doing shallow breathing, and that means we're breathing with the chest. So we need to do the right kind of breath, like our pets do, right? Nobody taught them to breathe with the chest, right? I don't know who taught us to breathe with the chest either, but we had to do diaphragmatic breath because that has a much better way to bring oxygen into the body, okay? So what's happening when we have oxygen into the body, that if we hold it for 1-2 seconds, so we can hold it for longer if you want. The oxygen comes into the walls of the cell. That's what the cells need. They need oxygen, right? So we have to give that time of exchanging that transmission of good oxygen and the bad oxygen, okay? And then when we exhale it, then we are getting all these toxins out. Okay, so that's what we like to, hold that breath for 1-2 seconds or even more if you can. If you do that, if you get into a pattern of giving long breaths and hold it longer and longer and longer, you're giving the opportunity to your body to do that exchange of oxygen. You're filling your cells with more oxygen, and oxygen is life, right? So you're getting more life into your organs, into your cells. And then when you exhale, we are expelling the toxins that are not needed in your body. And if you do that exhalation longer as well, then you are allowing those exhales, the toxins to come out of your system a little bit more. So that's an easy way to detox, right? It doesn't cost you anything, right? So, okay, now what we are going to do then, one of the things that is very, very important with relaxation, what we're going to do is, it can be meditation. Right? I'm sure you heard meditation, right? So meditation is really, it can be contemplation, it can be meditation, it can be even praying, okay? But there's a difference between the three of them. So when we are contemplating, we are observing. We're walking into the woods and we are observing to see, what is nature telling me? What is the bird seeing? Because there's communication that is happening. We are not being alone. So we need to connect back into nature for us to feel that life force energy in the body. So when we are meditating, is we're quieting the da-da-da-da, and we are listening, right? But when we get into the listening, there is this space where you can get into a space of nothingness, of almost like if you were floating. Because there is such a relaxation that happens in your body when you go into a deep, relaxed state of quietness and use your breath as a pathway to take you into that space. That in that space, wonderful healing can happen. So when you consciously can become in a habit of calming your system down to consciously sit down and quiet the da-da-da-da-da-da-da, do the breathing with the belly. The more you walk with it, the more naturally it will become. And you can do it this when you're driving, practice makes you breathe, this way more and more. And so then when you are meditating or just quieting or centering or grounding yourself, you will be using the breath as the pathway to take you into this state or space of nothingness. And in that perfect state, there is a connection that happens with the higher source or with whatever it is, higher power, creator, God, whatever it is, if you believe in so. And so then when you get that connection, that quiet space, you can get wonderful messages. You need to be quiet to listen. Praying is asking for something most of the time. And we totally quiet, we can listen to the answer to that prayer sometimes. It's very healing to just know what do I need to do about my body. That will, if you can ask the question, how will I do about losing weight? Okay, so let me just go down and see if I can get the answer and listen, help. And then just go into that white space. And the answer will come to you. And you will know how can you lose weight, or lower your blood pressure, or get your cholesterol back in order, get your diabetes, corrected. So be more attuned to what is the guidance that your body is needing. That's how we connect with the body. So let's just do that. Take a nice deep breath. Still, uncross your legs. Put your feet rounded. And just close your eyes. Inhale nice and deep. And release. Another nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. And one last one. Exhale. If you have a question that you would like to know, that your inner wisdom could guide you, this is a good time to ask a question about how can you heal your body. How can you find a way to find more relaxing time? Continue the breath as much as you can with your diaphragmatic breath, okay? And it takes a little bit of practice, but you can do it. Now imagine that there is your spine is going to be connected all the way down to the center of the earth. Imagine that there's a tube or a cord or a light that is drawing from the tip of your tailbone all the way down to the center of the earth. Continue your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Once you have made that connection with the center of the earth, maybe it's a tree, maybe it's a ball of fire, maybe it's the sun, maybe it's a bug, whatever it is, connect with that. A little bit, tied around it, whichever way you want to connect with the center of the earth. And then feel that energy coming up. Feel the energy coming up all the way up your spine. Become aware of how does it feel in your body. It's warm, tingly, cool. How does it make your body? How does it make your body feel? Continue bringing that energy up. One vertebra at a time. It gets all the way out to the heart, to the neck, out into the center of your head. Then we're going to push that energy all the way up to the top of your head. All the way up. Let that be more fun. All the way up into the universe. Somewhere there you're going to connect with your soul star. Feel that connection and see how it feels. Now you are connected from the earth and from the heavens. Now allow that light from your soul star to come down, back down, all the way down to the top of your head. Very slowly feel that energy coming down from your soul star. And then see how it feels when it enters your body. Allow that light to come down your neck. And let that light stop in your heart. Take your time and continue your breath with your diaphragm breath. As you keep on inhaling, imagine or visualize that the light in your heart of your soul star from the earth gets bigger. And every time you inhale, it gets bigger. And pretty soon, it's like a big light surrounding you. Make it as big as you want to. And continue your breath. Maybe perhaps here you can listen on the message. Continue your breath. Relaxed. Feel yourself in the center of this bubble of light that surrounds you. And start making a conscious feeling of your feet grounded. Your knees, your legs, your hips, your abdomen, your shoulders, your neck. But we are here, give a command to your neck to relax. Now give a command to your shoulders to relax. If they're not relaxed already. as possible. Maybe take a little tiny smile on your lips. If you find a reason why to smile, it is hard to just smile because go back into your memory, happy memory, and think of something that makes you smile. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. How come nobody's smiling? Forgot to smile. That's a way to relax the body, right? We smile and we relax, right? There is that yoga, lasting yoga, right? Yeah, you relax. How is that for you? Okay, so who feels relaxed now? Everybody. Yeah. That's okay. I know, right? It is. Why is it that you didn't want to come back? Because you were so relaxed. Exactly. So just remember, here is a good thing for you guys to keep on doing this. The more you do it, the easier it gets, and the less you have to do it. Because your body is going to remember how to be relaxed all the time. And so that when we see that life circumstances happen to us, gotta go, but we can always know how to turn that mode of relax. I don't like to be in that state, right? Because nobody likes to be stressed anyway, right? Who does, right? So we consciously remember, I don't like to be stressed. Let me be relaxed. And with a simple breath or 2 or 3 and a smile, can work that easy? Yes, it's not easy. It's just that we need that conscious awareness to do it. And to want to do it, because some people just like to be stressed all the time, right? There are some people that way, so they thrive being going. They don't stop. But the thing is, later on, sooner or later, the body's going to say, you know what? That's it. I quit. I can't keep on going like this. And so then that's when we have high blood pressure or heart issues or other kinds of body, functions that the system says, can't keep on going like this, right? So we have to give ourselves the gift, the medicine, the time, the love, the self-love, to stop, breathe, get grounded, connected, and get your life turned on again. And smile. There's many reasons why to smile, right? Many. We see them, we'll fight them, right? We're still here, so we have to smile. So, any questions? Questions? Is it easy for you to do it?
Well,
Yes.
I have a hard time visualizing. So what is good to help develop?
Yes, a good question. When you're not able to visualize or imagine something, just stay in your body. And just stay connected with your body, with the feeling. If that's easier for you, get connected with the feeling that you are sensing while you are, doing the breathing, or or even when you are hearing the birds or the waves, the wind blowing, or just feeling the sun, just feel it in your body. Because that alone, this medicine for your body, you're feeling the sensations and these frequencies. They're coming into your system. So just feel them. Okay? That's enough. Yeah, and then eventually, the more you clear your mind, the more either you might hear, because there are some senses that we have more sensitive to others. Maybe your hearing is better than your visualization or your sensation, in your body. So yeah, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Eventually, you might be able to start seeing images, colors, or whatever. But yeah, just stay in your body. Stay whatever it is that you are perceiving. Yeah, that's a good question. That's okay. Good. Anybody else? Any questions? Do you think you can do this average?
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't have to take, half an hour, if you're not able to put it in your calendar. I would strongly recommend it, especially yes, if you can do it like who here has trouble sleeping? If you do this before you go to bed, it will help you a lot. See, a lot of times, because we're still in that blah, 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 it's like the mind cannot be shut off, right? So then we need to wind down. Then also a nice shower before you go to bed is also nice because it brings you into the body rather than into the mind. Okay, nice warm shower before you go to bed is a good thing. Magnesium. It's also good for that. That's always good. It comes down the nervous system. And if you put it on the soles of your feet, it doesn't have to come through your liver. So it immediately goes into the blood and then it just usually make a bit. But you can put it in your nose, so that medicine goes into the brain. So, that's an easy way to get yourself back into that resting. Okay. But if you do this, or in the morning, as soon as you wake up, and even before you drink your coffee, you can just find yourself that quiet space. It's a nice way to 15 minutes, 10 minutes to just sit down and see. Sometimes we get messages, just like when we get the dreams are messages, right? So messages in meditation, in a relaxation time are, did anybody get a message about your body? Anybody here?
Yeah.
Did you have a question? Did you ask a question before we went into a meditation? Yeah? Did you get it? Kind of, sort of? Sort of. Yeah. Yes, don't doubt yourselves. You get it. You get it. So yeah. Because we know how to do the things that we need to do to help our lives. Our, in our connection with the mind, and connection with your higher source. All right.